Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this random Monday morning. So, this is the one card community tarot draw from the Spirited Witch Practical Living for Spooky People. And so, if anyone is unfamiliar with this, I draw one card that is the guidance and advice for the week. Sometimes it is predictive. Usually, it is more advisory about how to deal with whatever's coming, which can end up being predictive. But at this point, I think that everybody knows that, at least because this particular offering has a U.S. bias, because I live in the United States, that there is no predicting anything right now. So let's go ahead and take a look. It looks like we've got a few folks gathered here, and because it's a small group this morning, if you have your own insights or thoughts that you'd like to share, you are always welcome to. And yes, hopefully I'll be able to actually get the recording and transcript up to this week, because I'm not wiped out. So thank you again so much for taking the time to hang out with me. It is so appreciated. All right. So since today I didn't pregame, I am drawing the card right now. And the card I have drawn is Two of Fire inverted, Convergence inverted. Some things are not coming together. And I'm hearing something, an underlying voice saying some things are not making sense. Well, what else is new? So this is something where, if we're going to lean into the not coming together parts, this is a good time to make sure certain things don't come together. For example, certain inappropriate authoritarianism making contact with human beings, or this might be the time to do that extra cut and clear and use that extra Aries season energy. And a little stop I want to talk about cut and clears, because since TikTok came around, it's become popular, and some people actually believed it to be standard, to cut and clear spells with candles, where it's basically a bunch of candles in a plate, you tie a string between them, and whoosh. That is a TikTok invention. Yes, there were cut and clear candles used in other situations, but typically what happened is, because again, these days people are just doing cut and clears wrong too, and thinking they will fix relationships when they're designed to end them. So first things first, to do a cut and clear properly, you have to be fully ready to completely separate from the person you're cutting and clearing from. Second, you need to block them on all platforms, because when you do this kind of work, there's a disturbance in the force and they will try to contact you usually. Don't do a cut and clear just to get the contact. If you're ready to do the cut and clear, there's already something not healthy, so don't go into the cycles making it worse. Typically, all you really need, if you're doing a physical version of it, is a string and some scissors, maybe a little bit of oil to kind of lubricate the separation. Yeah, you hold the string in your hands, you think about the connection, you tie it around your wrist, you cut the connection, you burn it, you bury it, whatever, you're done. And one of the things that I had a practice of is then burning a 7-day candle to help reinforce the cut and clear off any extra junk that might have been hanging around between us, old contracts that I didn't know about, spirit relationships, anything like that, that really helped me separate. So the way it's being done now, like, yes, it's very aesthetic and it looks cool, but it's very fire hazardy. And that's not a traditional way of doing it. On top of that, when you add fire to a cut and clear in that way, where the fire is doing the cutting and clearing, when things are fiery in our lives, that is drama. Cut and clears are meant to reduce drama. So having a high drama relationship ending seems to be counterintuitive to how you should really be doing it. Just saying. So when we were looking at it, so I'm bringing this up in the context of the Convergence inverted, is if there are old relationships, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship with a human. It can be a relationship with a former church. It could be a relationship with a corporate egregor. I have had people who were struggling to find new jobs when they did cut and clears on their old jobs, either the management at those jobs or the corporate egregor of the job of the particular corporation. They actually had much better success moving forward into finding a job and getting opportunities and interviews. So think expansively about it. think about, okay, what really needs to be ended, so I can use the ash to fertilize what's next. Because Taurus season is the big fertile pretty season, and that's the one that's coming up after this one. So Aries is the, short-term enthusiasm, but it's also Aries is notorious for having a lot of oomph to push forward to get started, but then the sustainability struggles because because they use up all of that energy in that first burst, they struggle to finish things. They usually need a partner to help in some way. So what do you want to partner with the Aries? Yeah, push. Like, who's going to carry the cart forward? Who's going to push it forward? In what way? And, what plow do you need pulled to bury what you need to bury? So that's what I've got for you today for over on Substack. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It means a lot to me. And I'm so glad that like anybody gets up on a Monday morning to hang out. And I will be hopping over to my Patreon next for the 3-card reading. For people that want to know like what I'm up to in general, or book a reading, I'm just going to put on my website today. Like, this is the thing my brain will do because like I have so many different things going so many different places. So here's where you can see pretty much everything I'm doing when I remember to post it. And again, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a wonderful morning. I hope you were enjoying your caffeine, and I'm jealous because I've not been able to get any yet today. Stay magical, everyone.